Alright everyone, in this video I'm going to offer several keys to mewing while asleep. It's sort of easy to mew while you're awake, however when you're asleep you're unconscious, and so what you need to do is you need to set the stage to mew while asleep when you're no longer consciously able to keep the tongue pressed up on the roof of your mouth. The first key is going to be the temperature of your room. You want to get the temperature down to 65 or 66 degrees Fahrenheit, or even lower if you're more comfortable with that. The colder it's going to be, the more humid the air is going to be, because the more you heat that cold winter air, the more you're going to dry it out. The more you dry out that winter air, the more it's going to dry out your nose. The more your nose dries out, the more stuffed your nose is going to get, the less likely you are going to be to breathe through your nose, the more likely you are going to be to breathe through your mouth. If you're breathing through your mouth, you are not mewing, because to let the air pass through your mouth, you've got to get that tongue down rather than up, pressed, spread across the roof of the mouth. The second key, this is optional, but for me, I've been doing it for years, incline bed. If you'll notice, my bed is on an incline. The head of the bed is 6 inches higher than the foot of the bed. You can even go 7 or 8 inches. Mine is on the more conservative side, but this is something called incline bed therapy. I personally find it much more comfortable to sleep on an incline than on a flat surface. Google it, check it out. It's not totally essential, but in my opinion, one of the keys to my sleeping. Now we're going to enter into the meat of the discussion. Keys to mewing while asleep. This is going to come down to, how do we optimally sleep on our side? Because if you're trying to mew at night, then you do not want to be fighting gravity. If you're on your back and your face is up, then gravity is going to be pulling your tongue down into your throat, which means it's not going to be up, spread across the roof of your mouth. So we need to be on our sides, or otherwise we're going to be fighting gravity. How can we develop a practice where we sleep on our side? As for me, my body almost always tries to force me onto my back when I try to sleep on my side. And so, trick number 1. It's going to come down to 2 tricks. This bumper trick that I'm going to show you, and the key to developing proper side sleeping posture, and the pillow that's going to make that possible. Let me show you the bumper. This is a do-it-yourself homemade hack that's going to keep you on your side at night. It is a backpack, specifically an Osprey Talon 22 backpack, with 2 basketballs inside. In your case, grab whatever backpack you have and get some cheap balloons from Walmart or Amazon or something. Fill up the balloons and put them in the backpack so that it's full. Anything smaller than basketballs or balloons is not going to keep you on your side if you're anything like me. Strap in. It's nice and form-fitting, and then boom. You're not going anywhere. You are stuck on your side like this. You're not going to roll over onto your back, and your tongue is going to not have to fight gravity if it's going to end up on the roof of your mouth. Next is posture. Folks, this is the natural human sleeping posture. And the video that many of you linked me to by a channel called What I've Learned. Fantastic channel, did a fantastic video on this, and he discovered that primates and primitive peoples, they tend to sleep like this, on their side, and then they use their arm as a kind of homemade pillow. Sometimes it looks like this. Sometimes it looks like this. Either way, the arm is used as a pillow, and you are on your side. And you could sleep like this on a firm surface or a soft surface, on the ground, on anything. This seems to be the natural human posture, and it works well with mewing. As we've discussed, you do not want to be fighting gravity when you mew. However, what I have discovered is that it is impossible for me to sleep like this or like this. Even though it's comfortable for a few minutes, my arm goes numb or it becomes painful, and I inevitably move it out like this. And now this is kind of a crap posture to be sleeping. So the trick for me, and by the way, I've been trying this for years and have never been able to get my arm flexible or durable enough to be able to do this. The key for me is this pillow. What this pillow allows me to do is get just a little bit of cushioning between the arm and the head when practicing this posture. Now, not any pillow can do this. This is a special pillow. It's a shredded natural latex pillow, which means this is just filled with a bunch of bits of shredded latex. What that allows you to do is move the shredded latex to the sides or the back of the pillow to make this one spot as thin as you want. I make it really thin, and then it becomes just a nice, cushy, very thin layer, probably 1 or 2 inches when I get it down like this, or even less, because then my head compresses it down to even less. But it's just enough cushion to take a little bit of the burden off of my arm so that my arm is not cramping up when I sleep in this posture. I got this pillow off Amazon. I'll link to in the description below. And then, because occasionally you're going to budge and you're going to just want a thicker pillow like this, then you just move all the stuff back to the side or back to under your head, and you get your arm out like this, although this is not ideal. But as you try in this new sleeping posture, I guarantee you're going to need to change it up once in a while. This pillow is modular. It's going to allow you to adjust to different postures as you're experimenting and easing your way into this posture. One last tip I'll give is an app called Snorelabs, or Snorelab perhaps, I forget. Available on iOS and Android. If you're having sleep disordered breathing, you may not even know. You may not even know it. And this app is you load it up on your phone as you're about to go to bed, and it will record your snoring at night. And I guarantee you that if you record yourself when you're not sleeping like this, and you're snoring, and then you try to sleep like this, you will see a significant reduction in your snoring. If your snoring is reduced, that means your mouth is more likely to be closed at night, which means you're more likely to be mewing. So if you want to test your progress in this endeavor, this very important endeavor of mewing at night while you're asleep, then that app can help give you metrics to track your progress. All right, everyone, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I hope you liked the video. If you did, then please press the like button, subscribe for more tips and tricks on mewing, adult orthodontics, or health in general. And I will talk to you all soon. Peace out.